Good morning. Sunday for prophecy, April 4, 2021. We prophesy praying in Gaza. Friday, I see attack of airstrikes approaching Jazeera.
In a moment, with a phone call from the Israeli army, another Gaza high-rise became a condemned building, minutes ticking down on a one-hour warning. This, the office of the Associated Press, as its staff made instant decisions about what they needed to salvage to keep on working. Across the lift lobby, staff from the Al Jazeera bureau were doing the very same thing. On the street outside, the building's owner pleading for a stay of execution.
We need 10 minutes. As you can see, they're all around me. The press, not people who are going in to get weapons out.
But there was no arguing, not even about the timing.
انهار البرج انهار البرج انهار البرج.
Al Jazeera Gaza journalist Safwat Al-Khalout was live on air as he watched his workplace of 11 years vanish in front of him.
We panicked, frankly, we panicked. How to leave, when to leave, what to take, where to go. These are like the quick and the fast things that you think of when something like that happens.
This building was home to families as well as media companies, more to add to the list of homeless in a besieged enclave during days of intensive attacks from the sky. In a statement, Al Jazeera said it condemned in the strongest terms the bombing and destruction of its offices by the Israeli military, viewing it as a clear act to stop journalists from conducting their duty to inform the world and report events, and vowing to pursue every available route to hold the Israeli government responsible. The Israeli military said Hamas operatives were using the building, and media companies like Al Jazeera and the Associated Press were human shields.
I want to remind the world that in firing on our cities, Hamas is committing a double war crime. They're targeting our civilians and hiding behind Palestinian civilians.
We've heard that from the Israelis. I can tell you that we've been in that building for about 15 years with our bureau. We certainly had no sense that Hamas was there. We would like to see the evidence. We're not sure whether Hamas was there or not. We don't know. But I can tell you the impact will be that the world will know less about what's going on in Gaza because that building was leveled.
Hamas's top Gaza political leader issued this message during a visit to the Qatari capital, Doha.
Look, this is the besieged Gaza that has been besieged for 15 years under siege from every direction.
Hamas's military wing sent further major rocket attacks deep into Israeli territory on Saturday. A 55-year-old Israeli man was killed when one rocket struck his home in a Tel Aviv suburb. In the midst of it all, in the occupied West Bank, Palestinian protesters confronted Israeli soldiers on Nakba Day, when Palestinians mark the creation of the State of Israel, what they call the catastrophe. Scores were wounded, many by live ammunition. In occupied East Jerusalem, more scuffles around the neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah, where threatened forced expulsions have fueled the tensions. With violence on so many fronts still untamed, Israel's prime minister said he spoke to the US president and informed him of Israel's planned next steps.